Hello and welcome everybody to the show. How y'all doing? Hopefully well. Happy to see you here. Excuse me while I get my microphone adjusted. How's your Saturday going? Mine is pretty spectacular. Yeah, enjoyed my day. You can see it's absolutely beautiful here in Silver City, New Mexico. Just gorgeous. And yeah, I suppose we should get on with it, shall we? Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, made here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at shanedaltongallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today.
Welcome.
Welcome indeed. How y'all doing? Appreciate you for being here with me today. Like I said, you could be doing anything on a Saturday morning or afternoon, and thank you for showing up. We're going to be looking at this painting. Whoops. This painting. I can figure this out. And yeah, I think I'm going to do some stark moves here to kind of get more ground texture going in. Looks like we have all the immediate thick plant bases going, so we just got to get the ground looking like something that we want. So it's about color. And when it comes to color, I'm going to get rid of this palette from yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry, Thursday. It was, if you were here Thursday, I appreciate you. Welcome back. Did some good painting on the other painting. And then I had a little sick dog that I had to take care of. She's doing great today. She stopped eating sticks, which is 2 thumbs up for that. She doesn't need to be eating sticks. So, what do we got here? We use this little palette, and we're going to use a little bit of yellow ochre. Now, oh geez, too much out. Now, when I was down in Mexico, I kind of adjusted all these paints, giving them a little bit of, why did I do that? What a mess. Giving them a little different viscosity so I can work with them. And sometimes it's still, I don't know how that happened. The pressure's too much, man. It's gonna go everywhere. What is it that makes the paint just erupt out of the top of these paint cans? Don't know what it is. All right, that'll be good. Throw a little bit of white on there. Put it in betwixt the two, and let's get going. These are all also some colors I could be using on the other painting to highlight. We are going to be going through these bushes. I know the difference. Because the bushes are there to kind of give us an idea, and then we come through and we'll finalize them in the future. So yeah, this is it. Let's see, I'll probably zoom you in. get a little zoomy on it. And I suppose we are working on this area. Let's see what this does here. Boom. No card's fine, but I'm talking, let's talk, how come that's not working today? Oh, I think I know why. So right now we're set on, okay, so this is different. Interesting. This is not exactly what I need, maybe. Maybe it is. I'm learning. I'm learning about my new camera, people. What happened there, dude? Okay, I see the problem. Let's see if I can fix it. I might need a little step ladder. Exciting. I wonder what it's going to happen whilst live. I suppose we'll find out together. Oh, you got your bony bone girl? Little Maggie found a rawhide outside and she is loving it. So yesterday I was outside. We had a group of bees come by and set up shop. Yep. What happens then? Did it change? Did we cut out? What's going on? Seems still it didn't affect anything. Shoot. Got an idea? I've got an idea. Okay, what we're going to do is deactivate this real quick. Boom. And then activate. Boom. See, I should be able to adjust my focus, dog. I'm just learning about this, so I apologize. That is so not what I need. See how different that is? So it's setting it up in a click, because I was taking pictures of the bees. I got an idea. Idea number 2, turn it off. Beautiful. Beautiful, no signal. Perfect. Turn it back on. Should bring itself in. No card indeed. That does look like the shot I was looking for earlier. Yep. Now look. Huh? How cool is that? That's exciting. Okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get this going on. All right, back to it. That kind of stuff gets me excited. course, I move to an area you really can't see. I apologize. I'll try to keep it over here. Little back and forth, that's all we need. Okay, I think I'm gonna need a little bit of black on there, but let's find my pen. Stark. I gotta realize this painting. A lot of the weight is gonna be here, and we just gotta keep it up, keep it up, keep up all this line work here, and then that'll transition between these two spots, and then we'll do the line work back there as well. It kind of just shares with a little bit of, what is it? It allows it to give distance. It just shows a little bit of different distance. So we're going to make a shadow color too. Nay, like a horse. Let's keep going. As close as I can get? No, that's as close as I can get. This is what I paid for. That camera. To get really close, and then you guys can see all the weird lines that make up the thing as a whole.
Said, new one.
Laura, these are welcome. Yeah, kind of, I guess. I worked on this like 3 days total. So, sorry, I forgot to do the Discord thing. I'm trying to get better at that, but trying to get back into it as well. But yes, so I'm just, new camera, it zooms perfectly. which is what I wanted. How are you on this fine Saturday? Hopefully well. A lot of people like this one. I wasn't a fan until the last time I did something to it, and then I'm like, okay, it's starting to make sense for me.
Your Discord bot took care of it for you.
Okay, good, good, good. Well, I don't know how that works, but I'm glad it's doing something. Welcome. I appreciate you showing up and saying hello. How's your art going? Anything going on in the world of Laura's art? Looks like I'm drawing with a pen because when I'm holding my paintbrush, not always a great idea, but sometimes it's necessary. Yeah, and then when we zoom out, just keep your eye on that spot a little bit.
At Laura That's Art said,
Starts to
my
put it
big
together.
commission piece got unveiled at the graduation ceremony for medical students yesterday.
My big commission piece got unveiled. Oh, wow. All right, a graduation ceremony for medical students. That's awesome. Well, congratulations. That's a big deal.
At Laura That's Art said, and I delivered the other commission portrait to the family of the guy who passed away.
Oh, quite the moment, I'm guessing, to be a part of that in their life is just spectacular on the idea that you're being a human with other humans, dealing with their loss and working out something to keep them. I think it's beautiful. That's awesome. That's what we got. That's what we got, people. Being human.
At Laura That's Art said, I got tears, so I consider it a success.
Yeah. I would have cried myself. Just having to deal with loss and not being able to mentally deal with it. In my life, I would have been like, yeah. I feel it. I can't, it's hard. And that's what is kind of nice, what you've done for those people. It's kind of like, it's a weird equating, never mind. I was going to say, it's like, it's hard for me to go to like the pound, the local pound, and see all the sad little puppies and kitties. I'd have to take them all home. My emotions run wild. And so just for you to be able to be a part of that in their life and their transition is really good and really strong. So congratulations. Ooh. Nice. I
at
like the
Laura
colors
Detsart
that are happening
said,
here.
I have to take the dogs around the block, but I'll keep the stream up and be back very
Aw,
soon.
Thanks.
One has a limp, so I'm not going far.
That's cool. I got a new puppy. We'll say hi to her when you get back. Do 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 dun dun ba do Don't get me, YouTube. I'm just excited. Suppose we can move along. I'll put in some shadow here first. Then we'll move along. Nice. Give it some texture. Make sure it has all the things we need, light and shadow. So it has ridges, which means there are valleys as well as peaks. We're doing it. Rock's getting highlighted, H-lidded, lit up. I like sitting. That's a cool camera right there. I love it. If I could just go up and down, I'd be even. All right, so that one's done. I mean, not done, but you know, shaped. We got shape to it. It's got a front. It's got some top. It's got, I mean, it's interesting. It needs work, but that's how we do it. It's in stages, yeah? All these paintings are done the same way. All these paintings are like the other. Which one of these paintings is not the same? All these paintings are like another. I can't believe it. Who would do it? It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy. All right, don't get me YouTube. I'm just messing with you. YouTube. We'll throw a little pine essential oils into the air. It's just nice. It's just nice. Now, I suppose I can move over to here. Maybe I should be over here. Yeah, let's go left. I mean, it looks just like a bunch of squiggly ass lines, doesn't it? Isn't that amazing? A couple squiggly lines will generate, you start doing thousands of squiggly lines. And you got it. I'm glad I don't need a card in my new camera to make all this go down. And all I need to do is zoom in onto that, boom. And it keeps focus. God, I love this camera. Let's go. And then we just paint thousands of lines. Let's go. And say hi to all y'all. And I hope you're all having a great day. So I'm gonna work basically into this, through this whole thing. We're just gonna clean it up, give it some sort of structure. It has not much of one right now, not much structure to it. But what I gotta remember to do is just go with the broke. Go with wherever it needs help, and it'll become its own thing. It will stop needing help after a while. Basically, we're just chilling.
A Jerry_2_lit said, "Hello, good sir. How are we doing today?"
Who do we got? Jerry. What's up, dude? Doing great, thank you. Thank you for asking. And yourself? I hope you are also fantastic. But yeah, we're all zoomed in with my new super dope. Nice to see you, Jerry. Thank you for being here. I'll even say hi to you there. I got all these cameras. We're doing it up. Right now we're making a scene. Ah. I like making a scene. So I don't know if any of this is rock that I'm seeing from underneath or if it's all just plant, but I'm going to go through it as if it's rock, and we will adjust here and there.
Guy 208 said, "Run out and say hi to him on the Silver City Cam too."
You mean run out there and say hi on the Silver City Camp? That'd be crazy. I could do it. I'd take my skateboard, and you'd know it was me by the goofy guy on the skateboard. One of these days, Jerry, one of these days, I will do it. I'll feel up to it. Today, it's funny having a little puppy around. The amount of sleep that I can wish for myself. It's awesome. And I'm pretty sleepy. I'm not going to be expending that energy. But that sounds fun. One of these days. One of these days.
A Jerry_2_lit said, "That was bearded, not me, lol."
Oh, what's up, Bearded? Sorry, dog. Welcome, Bearded. He's checking out the new camera. What? I'm obviously just sticking within.
A bearded
I'll
gay
stay
guy
here.
208 said, "Hello, Governor."
Hello, Governor. How is your Saturday going, Bearded? Hopefully well. And this all can even be an undertone for the plant. This is a bush. It's going to be a bush. There's some other bushes and rocks and things, as hopefully it starts to suggest. It's really just a rainbow of reds, a rainbow of yellows, a rainbow of greens. Just hopefully your base building is coming together there, Jerry.
A bearded gay guy 208 said, "Splendid."
Yeah, having a good Saturday, good. Beardy gets all British on the weekends. Splendid, Governor.
A bearded gay guy 208 said, "Well, the voices are on British, so I thought I'd match it, mate."
Nice. Well, you know, that accent makes you sound smart. So, I'm sorry, not you, but everybody. It makes everyone sound like a bunch of geniuses coming here to watch real stuff go down, real slow stuff, but real stuff nonetheless. I suppose I got to move the camera over or just back it out a little bit, dog. See, I didn't even have to get up to do that. That is almost worth the price of the camera. I'll have to fix that up a little bit. See? Use the same colors intermixed because you'll be seeing everything kind of just is that easy with this kind of style. It just, you see through things in life. You'll see through things with this. So I can just keep this color going up here. Break it up. Break it up. I mean, it's weird up close, isn't it? It's supposed to be, though, you know? And then it just starts to integrate itself into the landscape. I think, so what I'm seeing is an issue just right off the bat is that this gets lost in this, which is fine. It all has to flow together, but we got to put these lines in these two spaces opposing this mound. So, you know, to fool the eye. Go like that. Just got to do it a couple times to really set it in its course. Again, finding areas that need fixing and just covering them. Killing two stones with one bird. Let's use some burnt umber in here. Warm it up. We're getting pretty cold green, kind of, which is not bad. I don't mind. But we definitely need some earth tones. I mean, at the end, these will be lost within a sea of other line work. But it certainly all plays in, doesn't it? Some of it's exactly the same color. So, you know, you just move to the next spot. Use the same color because it'll balance. You gotta have balance. All right, that one's not good. I need more pigment. It's a hard balance to get to. But once you achieve the right texture of the paint or viscosity of the paint, it just flows, man. Sometimes I wish I did ink work, because ink on paper always moves the same. So if you practice for years that technique, it's very, you don't have to adjust your inks, I hope. I'm sure there are situations, some old Chinese cryptography or something, where they have the ink in the little thing and you gotta mix it with some water. So you are making the right flow, but oh, look at that step. See, it starts to just keep adding more and more and more, and then we're gonna throw some highlights in and everything, and it'll all act right. Kind of like you take an idea and don't think about it, just do it. For me, and when I do that in regards to my paintings, it shows up. Hey Maggie, you want to come out and show off your bone? What's up, girl? Someone's proud of her bony bone. I mean, that looks crazy. Geometry, yeah? Now we start to see paths. We start to see, maybe this is a different, it's a eclipse wall, you know? This is a path that you see between it. So on this wall, we want to bring it this way. And then it starts to act right. Act right painting. I appreciate y'all for being here today, watching some of this very unique example of what art is. See, it doesn't matter, like paintings or your art. If you're lucky enough to be inspired to just like, oh, I'm gonna go do it, I'm gonna go do it, I'm gonna go do it, you know, over and over again, that is awesome. You have found something, and I would say to feed that, whatever that is, right? But for some of us, I was gonna do mat cutting instead of this, because I just was like, painting? Oh boy, here we go, you know? It's hard to have inspiration. Sometimes, thank you to you all for showing up and subscribing to my channel and saying, yes, we like this. I appreciate that. Thanks to you, I show up. And guess what happens? I paint. Amazing. And yeah, someday we'll be doing some mat cutting, because I have a lot of mat cutting to do, which, you know, framing or prepping my prints to be framed. And what I'm really just doing is saving people hundreds of dollars by doing it in-house. All you got to do is take that into a Michael's or a frame shop and say, put it in a frame. Now you've just taken away 2/3 of the price, you know, of work. The frame could be a $300 frame, no matter. But I'm saying the hours it spends to do it, it's really tied up in the mats. Now, if they were making the frames like old school, different story, isn't it? It's all about how you do stuff, I guess. Little shadow color. Need more of that. Nice. What is this pen, dude? I don't know. It just, I could curl up into a ball and take a wonderful, wonderful nap. There she is. What's up, Mag 2 Dope? How you doing, girl? Do you like that? Hey, you want to say hi to everybody on the internet? She doesn't care. She ain't about that life, you know what I'm saying? I love that she respects my time, though, and gives me the opportunity to chill and do what I got to do. Look at that. So yeah, we're here in my art gallery. I appreciate you all. There's a painting, took 3 years to do. There's some paintings, all kinds of paintings. Sold a bunch of paintings, so I had to hang that one up there. Trying to get this one done, as well as the one we were working on last week. All muy importante. Boom. Look at that focus. It's beautiful. It's pretty dang cool. I love this thing. Using my phone to be able to zoom in and zoom out. Man, technology, huh? So what we're kind of getting at here and what you're seeing is a little bit more of how this is lit up from this distance, right? So up close, it's really like, what is going on? This is stupid, whatever your idea is of art, don't worry, put that aside. This is lines, tons and tons of lines, and they're goofy and squiggly, but I'm using the right colors, I hope, and I'm using a good motivation with light and where it comes from, and securing that so that at different distances, look, when you're outside and you look in on my paintings from the front window, it looks like, oh, look at this landscape artist, you know? There's nothing too weird about it. But the closer you get, the weirder it gets. Kind of like life, you know? Closer you look at stuff, the weirder stuff seems to be. Maybe that's just my own interpretation of what I'm seeing. But, oh, yeah, so big painting, my other painting. So we're gonna get these two finished, and I have this little guy right over here. This guy we gotta do something cool with. Hooah. That is of course the camera's focused on me and not the painting. My apologies. But you saw, it's blue. What's up, Miss Maggie? You wanna say hi to people? Go ahead, say hi. Don't bite it. No, you don't bite stuff. You say hello. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You speak into it. You talk. Don't bite it. You talk into it. Blah, 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 blah. Silly dog. She's silly. So let's take a little breather. Every hour I like to take a little breather. I got to clear my eyes of the painting that we're working on. Oh, you see how this, it just starts to look more fuzzy, more alive, you know? And that's what we're going to do to the whole thing. And then we'll give it strength, and then we'll give it highlights, and then it'll be done by Christmas, huh? Take a break, everybody. Get some water, stand up, do a stretch, do whatever you need to do, and I'll be right back.
A bearded
Cool.
gay guy 208
That is cool.
said, "Pop just out of frame, lol."
Pop just out of frame. Yeah, it's because the camera's focused on me. That's why even when I'm up here real close to the
A
painting,
bearded gay guy 208
see it's kind of
said, "Musical notes. It's hard
weirdly
to time musical
centered
notes."
on my nose. I'm sure there's a way to do something. It's half a heater time. It's half a heater time. I'm gonna go out front. They painted my the handrails today. A church group. There were a couple nuns, some kids, and they all had
A bearded
paintbrushes,
gay guy
and they had
208
more paint on
said,
themselves
"Yeah, I noticed fancy."
than was on everything else. And I was like, oh, is this water-based or oil-based? And it was oil. Oh, they're in for a day. Everyone's just getting, you know, me and my passion for poisoned paint. And your epidermis is just a sponge. It's a spongy. I'll be right back. Take a stretch, take a breather, get some water, get some tea. It's Saturday. What are we doing? Go outside. Turn off your computer. I want to see us all breathe and smell the flowers. Or the poop. Or the cat pee. Whatever you're in, dude. I smell oil-based paint. BRB. Hey, you're gonna, if somebody comes in, you gotta sell them something, okay?
A bearded gay guy 208 said, "It even follows you outside, lol." A bearded gay guy 208 said, "I went outside earlier when it was cooler. It's 95 now, lol."
you whining for, dog? Come say hi, Maggie May. You know, come say hi. You've been so good. Oh, yes.
Hello there.
Stay down.
Young lady, how are you?
Good girl. That's a good girl. Oh, is she?
That's what I think.
She's amazing. Yes, she's the perfect art gallery, Bob, so far.
Yes, absolutely wonderful.
She's a pleasure to be around. It's a lot of hard work. It's all that.
Wait a minute, everything's pretty much staying where it was.
Yeah, that was an old video. I had to just put it up. Yeah, working on your fave. Yeah, nice. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm going to be muted for a moment.
At Lauradet's Art. Said. Where else are you streaming?
I'm not streaming anywhere else. Sorry. I'm just have a friend here in the art gallery with me. That's all. So, be right back. And we're back. And we're back. But yeah, so like I was telling them, we're starting to see things happening here. Pathways. Ways through. I see a cliff. I see a little mound. I see a bush. I see another little mound. So giving the ground some structure. I'm so happy Maggie's just doing good stuff.
Good.
Yeah,
She looks like a happy little puppy.
I hope so. She seems to be. She has her own little.
But I swear she's grown in age.
Yeah, she's tall. Yeah,
She's got longer too.
longer too. Yeah.
Just in a week.
Yeah. She definitely is.
You need to be riding her.
Yeah, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get a saddle, and I need more dark. You got to get in a lot of the shadow first. It kind of helps. That's why I go back and forth, and I can see that this needs. And then this, you just go in between everything. What are you getting into today, Sandy?
Mm-hmm.
What are you getting into today? Anything special? Just going around saying hi to everybody?
Yeah, pretty much. I have to pick
Nice.
up some stuff because I get to plant my tomato
Okay.
plants in real pots tomorrow.
Nice. Okay.
The weather's going to be good enough that they can really stay outside now.
All right. It's officially spring and no chance of snow. Last week, Colorado, my friends in Colorado got a foot of snow.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, a foot of snow? We did get some rain, which was lovely. A little bit of cloud cover, which was lovely.
I said, last week was cool-ish.
Yeah, it was.
Long sleeves were really nice. And
Yep.
yesterday, oh my God.
The heat came up.
Woo.
Yeah. I'm actually going to have to hook up my swamp cooler, my evap cooler.
Yeah, I'll just have to start turning my fans on.
Yeah, for the first week, I'm supposed to shut these windows about right now. And if I close all the windows, the cool air from the morning keeps, because it's all brick. So it keeps it pretty cool in here. I'll open them up at night, cool it off. I can
I
go,
wish I could open mine.
I can be for probably 1 week out of the whole year, I need a swamp cooler. But for the most part, I'm just on the right side of the street,
Yeah. Well, like last night, even at how warm it was yesterday, I needed sleeves on just sitting inside at home last night.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was still,
Mm-hmm.
the house hasn't heated up yet.
Very pleasant.
Maybe the last 2 years I've gotten through with just the ceiling fans. And if it's really bad, like, like hitting 100 for a couple days, I'll just put the air conditioner on, like in the evening while I'm taking a shower and getting ready for bed, just to cool it off a little bit.
Nice.
And then I can turn it off and just keep the
At
fan.
Laura Detsart said, I asked about where you were streaming because I heard your voice bot reading out a comment that wasn't in the chat, unless I have someone blocked.
Huh. Let's find out.
And they hear you, magic.
Right now, yeah, but hardly. They really can't. Speech chat's just on. Don't know. I'm not even on YouTube page to see if it's a live chat versus top chat, so
At Laura Detsart said, doesn't matter, LOL.
word. Suppose what I have to do is I'm starting to see that there's this little ridge here, then there's a ridge here, and then there's a ridge here, and then it's distance. And this ridge back here is also, it's always that hiking thing where we got one more hill, and you get to the top of that hill and you see the other hill, and you couldn't tell when you were below. And yeah, it's that. And I'm always trying to find how that exists, because it's important in how we see things. It's a little different having somebody sitting 3 feet away watching me do this.
All right, I'm gonna freak you out.
You're not freaking me out. I just say it's a little interesting. It's different. I'm in a fishbowl. You see all these windows? People definitely are like, oh, you know.
Unless you put your face right up to the window, you don't really see you sitting there.
I know, isn't that great? I don't like it. It's the lead content, I think, of the glass. 1950s, 1970s glass. It's too reflective on the shady side of the street. You cannot see inside with lights on. Blows my mind. Nighttime, I should be in here at night painting because it looks beautiful. I don't know if you ever driven by at night, but if you get a chance, look in. You're like, wow.
No, I haven't driven by at night when you've had the lights on.
Yeah, they're always on. I mean, I don't leave these on, but everything else, it's very lit up. But yeah, during the day, it's kind of a bummer.
Maybe I'm just paying more attention to traffic.
That's probably a good idea to not stare at stuff while you're driving, other than the road.
Be careful with my painting.
I will be careful with your painting.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in. Always a pleasure to see you.
Lovely week.
I will. You'll see Maggie when she's even bigger next week.
I have a question.
Yeah, I have an answer.
it's on just a very sturdy piece of, I don't even know what kind of board it is. It's not wood, it's.
Masonite or something.
Yeah, but it's really thin. It's only a 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah. Masonite
But-
comes down to an eighth. But what?
I'm trying to attach it to the wall. And I have these like double sticky,
Yeah.
only they won't stay because my wall is textured. It's like alligator-like texture. And I had 4 things on it and it fell. So I put 8 on it and it still fell. So now I'm trying to figure how to attach it to the wall. So I end up just, and I don't really want to do a frame, but I will if I have to. Or I'm thinking something to stick on the back of it that would stick to the back of the picture. And then have a little hook onto a tiny nail on the wall.
Yeah. That's what I thought of in my head. Where it just grabs the thing and it's kind of like you can buy it on Amazon for $4. You might get 3 of them for $12 or $4.
What is it though? What am I?
I don't know. It's something. That's a cheap frame. A cheap. What are you gonna, you know? And Amazon, just type in floating frame. That might be a thing. I mean, I make floating frames out of wood.
Something that's gonna like,
I know, but they make new things that just glue and stick.
and then,
I know. They make those
and I know I've seen it before.
on
years
TV.
ago.
You saw one on TV, on CBS,
No, I probably saw it in a dime store years ago.
where it just kind of like kink, and it even they have many prongs that kind of just go into any surface, and it
Yeah.
holds the
Oh, I
painting.
had that too.
That thing. That's what I think about.
Okay,
Have a good one.
thank you.
Thank you. Good luck with that. If you need help, let me know. Hey, Maggie. Hey, Maggie. Maggie. Put your head out. You silly girl. One of these days gonna squeeze on you and you're not gonna be able to get out. Then what? Then what are we doing? Squeezy helmet. That's what we'll call you, squeezy head. My door, it shuts very slowly and the door is very heavy. And if she sticks her head out the door, it's gonna hurt very much. Let's see, I don't want to go over too far. I'm gonna go over to here and we'll get some of this done. You're doing it. It's all about the color. Gallery. Yeah, she calls it her painting because she likes this painting a lot. Years back, I traded her a painting for a cowhide, which I have hanging up in my gaming room. Very nice. Sitting here thinking about this morning, and I was walking Maggie around town, and we come up to the hippie park, which is what I call the little bench across the street from the coffee place, just a block away from where I'm at right now. And Maggie's so sensitive. What is she getting into? She's so sensitive that when oh, you got your bone. When the ladies, they go, oh my God, and freak out. You know, high pitched. Maggie's like, oh no. She runs away. Oh, miss. You gotta go potty? Is it potty time? What's up? Okay, we've been an hour and a half so far. I think we're still pretty good. Hey, what are you eating? Drop it. Hey, drop that. Drop it. It's not my best moment. What is that? God damn it. Maggie, don't eat stuff on the ground. I especially don't like it in here. Let me take a walk around with her real quick. Hey. It's pretty warm outside. I don't, every day it's more summer. It's her first summer, and she's starting to realize that hot metal is hot metal. And maybe I should take her out to get her used to the idea that this is not the best time to be going outside. Even though she wants to. Oi, hang on, Meg. Oi, Maggie. Hang on a sec, girl. All right. Everybody, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. I'm going to get through this whole dog thing. Pretty soon she'll be without need of me having to take time out to do whatever I got to do, which is take her outside and do all those things that puppies need. Yes? So thank you all for being here, and we'll see you soon. I'm going to start streaming a little more. So don't be surprised if I show up some random day, some random evening or random morning and do some painting. But today, that's what we worked on. I appreciate you all for being here. And yeah, it's starting to come alive here in the middle, isn't it? Just starting to come alive. Starting to be less of a more of a wow. All right, people. Peace. Thank you.